private restroom, same restroom your guests use, but they enter from this hall door here. Of course, you can lock that door, lock them out of the dressing room. There's a handicap restroom there. You saw in the front of the house that there's a handicap ramp if you have anyone who is...
We have at least 2 people in wheelchairs.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
And then the men's room is over here. Now, what did you decide to do about food?
Barbecue one is catering.
Okay.
And they'll come in and set up, and I've told them about the dining room and
Okay.
how long the table is.
Okay.
And they had asked for like a 12-foot table, but I think this is 10
Right.
feet.
And you know, really, we could give you some additional space using some of the other pieces of furniture, which I'll show you when we get in there.
They might.
I will need a copy of their business license and insurance.
You got that.
Oh, okay.
I sent you a copy of their business license, and I'm not sure about the insurance. I remember
Okay.
the business license.
Okay, and they might not have that yet because a lot of times insurance is January 1st to June 30th, and so they might not have it, so we might not have sent it. But
Okay.
we have the gas and electric stove, which they can use for warming. There's a microwave oven over there. The refrigerator and freezer are empty when you get here. We have an itty-bitty ice maker. This is really...
Can Laura see this itty-bitty ice maker?
There we
That's
go.
cool.
This is really intended for our garden club meetings.
Sure.
You're welcome to use the ice, but it does not make ice fast enough for 140 people. So you definitely want to fill this up. And then
Got it.
bring another cooler of ice. Depends what you're serving.
Yeah, we have coolers down, so.
Okay.
3 big coolers.
Okay.
That we want to ice down the drinks first.
Okay,
And
perfect.
so we'll need ice to go. We're going to have some beverage containers. We'll need ice to go in that too.
Right.
So we can
Handicap
use that to store some ice
Yes.
for the drinks.
Yes.
Do you mind if we use this?
No, you're welcome
Just
to
use
use
it.
some.
It's
Just
just
saying
won't keep up.
it's not going to keep up with the demand.
All right, now we'll need room for 3 of those big coolers.
Typically, now, I don't know what else your barbecue company wants to bring, but typically the big coolers we like to put here because it's easily accessible to the kitchen,
right.
but it's out of the way. But it depends on what they're bringing. They might have other ideas for this space.
All right, and if we want to fix some flowers, could we do this? This would be a spot for that.
Here or a lot of people.
Yeah, on the
put it
buffet.
around there.
Right here?
Right there. I mean, but it's entirely up to you. This is a site rental, so however you want to use it.
Okay, all right. And I think when you had talked about trash cans and this is them.
This is what we have indoors, but I have 5 big ones.
Dining
outdoors. Since
room.
you're not using outdoors, I'll take you around and show you those.
Too.
Okay. So this is the room that you're going to use to serve the food. What we're going to do is before the wedding, you're going to come in, we're actually going to do a walkthrough and you're going to say, take the chairs away,
Oh, okay.
you know, that sort of thing.
All right.
Now, this is just a smidge over 10 feet long. If they really need 12 feet worth of table space, I mean, they just might be used to 2 6-foot
Well,
long
and it's
folding
wider
tables.
too, yeah, than
I
a
was
6
just gonna
foot,
say,
so.
so really square footage, this is actually bigger than 2 of those 6-foot long folding tables.
Right.
But, you know, you do have the use of this drum table over there, that marble top table over there.
Yes.
And then this can be used as a server if you serve a piece. And all you have to do is let me know and I'll move this bowl for you. And you
Can
can
we
use
do
this.
that in the walkthrough?
Yes, that's
Okay.
when we do that.
All right, so. All right, now what they wanted to do was they'll have people, this is not just like a serve yourself buffet. They'll serve us.
Okay.
They'll serve us, so they'll be standing here
Okay,
and serving. Is that works?
completely acceptable.
So because of that, they might need an additional spot for the drinks. And I know you've got to serve the drinks, and I know you've got,
We have
pads to
table
go in.
pads, but we don't have the linens. So
And I
you-
have the linens down,
Okay.
yeah.
Was that, Lauren, was that the two, okay, because I was thinking two. What
It's
is
so
that?
long, yeah, so we overlap the
That's
two,
fine.
yeah, because we don't have one that fits it perfectly,
All right,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
it.
nobody does.
Yeah.
So, and Lauren, do we have something for
Uh-huh,
this?
yeah, we can do a 96-inch round to cover that one.
All right, we might need, okay. Then we could use this for the drinks if we need to, but that's not a problem to do that. So what people will come in from here probably, or from here, and serve and going out.
Mhm.
Right.
And we could even do, yeah, just a drink station in the conference room area or the main eating room, so.
Okay.
That way they can put their plate down and then get their drink.
That sounds great.
That's good, all right.
And then there's a door. Leads to the front door.
This table, we have to then have table pads for, so you'll need lemons for this.
Do we have one?
Yeah, that's the 120-inch round.
That's the one you already have.
Yes,
Okay, gotcha. And, okay, are we thinking about, this might be a spot where we would use?
This was going to be for appetizers.
Just for the appetizers.
And then we were talking about doing another 6-foot table possibly in the front parlor if we can for
Right, but
appetizers.
not in here. So this room will stay just as it is. Because I know you had mentioned if we wanted to do something additional, we have to move that.
You can't move that piece.
Oh, well, that answers that then.
You can't move that table, and what I might have said, I don't remember the conversation, if you were trying to squeeze just a few extra people in, what we typically do is treat this table instead of an appetizer table, like a dinner table, scooch it over and add 2 more tables here. So that's when you want everybody indoors, but once you've hit 140 people, we're past that. That's right. What did you decide about a dance floor?
No
dance.
No dance floor.
Right, no
Okay.
dance.
And that looks pretty right there at that angle.
It does. It does. I was sort of trying to talk them out of it when they first started discussing that because it takes up
Some more
too much
room.
space.
Yeah.
But then ultimately they convinced me because they put up all the tables. It was a small one.
Yeah, so it worked out. Yeah, but it does look pretty good like there. I like the cherry floor in here too.
And I'm thinking they must have had the DJ in the corner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that's
For
our
some
PA
reason,
system.
I always picture the dance floor to be on this end. I've never pictured.
We do it however, yeah, wherever you want it.
Okay. All right, okay, and that's where the tables and chairs are. That's where they need to go back.
Yes, and we'll set them up and put them back in there for you, so, yeah.
That is fabulous. And that says very happy.
Yes, trying to make it easy. Okay, and that's
Is
the
it okay to
door.
have access here
Yes.
so we can have this door open, because we hope to put the bar
Yes.
right out there.
Yes. That's
So,
fine.
all right.
And that leads to the outside area.
So this table, this room will stay just the same.
Okay.
And you have the pads and we'll put the cloth over.
That's correct.
Right, okay, good.
Now, this table is the only one that we allow you any real flexibility on the furniture, because I heard you would like to have an appetizer table in here, and we can move this settee.
Okay,
This is the only, what I would consider a fairly large piece of furniture that we can move. And actually, someone has to help me move it. And there's only one place we're willing to move it, which is in the piano room in front of the window.
Okay.
And then it has to be moved
okay,
back
which is
afterwards.
totally fine, yeah.
And depending on what you're serving, we can roll up the rug and take that away.
It's
I
just
mean-
one 6-foot table,
Okay.
yeah, so it won't,
Okay.
it will just put it flush
Some people
against.
use this as a bar, and when they use it as a
Oh.
bar, we tend to roll.
I can understand that, so that way the rug doesn't.
You know,
Good point.
it's not
That's
here and
right.
why.
That's right.
But if it's just an appetizer table, that's not necessary.
Okay, and this is where we
Uh-huh,
stand,
yes,
appetizer table in here.
Yes, so that way
This would-
people can move through.
Gotcha, so this is the table. The room stays as it is, except we move that to the piano, right?
Right.
Okay.
And we can move those if you like.
We probably will do that, just for their safety's sake. Don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. Or, I mean, we can move them somewhere that they can be used if you like. It's up to you.
That'd be nice, we're gonna have such a wide variety, we'll have little kids, we'll have older grandmothers.
Okay.
92-year-old mother-in-law will be here in her wheelchair, and she would love to see this furniture.
It's so pretty.
It
We
is
have great
gorgeous.
pieces.
You really do, it's gorgeous. I'm sorry they're not gonna really see the dining table, because it's.
I know, that's the downside. This is what it'll look like to the upstairs. The offices will be locked and the chain will be up, like that. So. And then you're not using the piano, right?
No, we're not using the
Okay.
piano.
And then this will actually look a little busier in here because in order to put the settee here, I have to move this chair over there, and the
Settee will
settee
go here.
really just completely fills that space
Okay.
there.
Did you get that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so should we go outside?
Sounds good.
Oh, I see your ankle. It's not actually my ankle, it's this muscle that runs below my ankle, but it's very, it's
like when you have a very badly sprained ankle, it's usually the ankle